So as photographers, especially beginning photographers, as their skills and eye and craft grow, our wallets don't necessarily grow along with them. And so it's hard to get better at photography without buying expensive equipment to help you improve. And one of the things that we really enjoy doing as beginning photographers, even professional photographers, is macro photography. Macro photography is such an interesting knack. You can take something so simple and gather so much detail out of it. It gives you a completely different perspective of something as simple as a bee gathering nectar from flowers. It's just a great way to see the world through macro photography. But the problem is we don't all have $300, $600, $800 to buy a macro lens for our digital SLR. And that's where macro extension tube sets come in. And they're very, very useful, especially for the budget photographer. For under $100, you can get some amazing shots by using the lenses that you already have. And that's where this comes in. This is actually under $40. This is the Viltrox automatic extension tube set, and it's also sold under the Neewer name, Neewer extension tube set. And this is for a Canon camera, by the way, and it's under $40 on Amazon.com. What makes this tube set, as affordable as it is, it's not a metal tube set. It's actually like a glass-filled nylon plastic tube set, so it's a little bit lesser quality, but still worth under $40. The one thing that some people have commented about is, if you're familiar with macro tubes and things and extension tubes, is that some people have stated that this ring is not metal, even though it's metallic looking. They say it's plastic painted to look like metal. Well, from what I know about metal, I have actually taken my pocket knife and scratched the edge of this, just for your guys' sake, scratch the edge of this to see if there was like plastic or if it turned white or black, to show that it was actually painted. And it's not. It's actually a metal ring. It's a fairly heavy duty aluminum, I'm assuming. And so this is a metal ring, and there's one on each side of the 3 tubes that it comes with. So that'll help protect your camera and make sure you get a good positive lock on your lens to your camera body and everything like that. This set comes with 3 rings. You have a 12mm, 20mm, and 36mm. The unique thing about this tube set is that it's an automatic tube set, so it accommodates the automatic features of your camera, such as automatic focus, which is super crucial when doing macro photography, especially on moving objects. Being able to adjust your f-stop, so you can kind of get that lovely blur factor or get a wider field. And you can also change your aperture, which will help with lighting, especially in macro photography, because your lighting is a big deal. And being that it's automatic, it'll save you a lot of time and you don't have to deal with lighting as much. That's the nice thing about it. One of the cons about this setup, though, is if you were using all 3 tubes, they shift. And if you look, see, they shift. And on your camera, what happens is when they're shifting like this, your camera can actually behave like there is no lens attached. And so that can be kind of a pain in the butt. Now, if you're really good at what you're doing and just moving things around and try to limit your movement on the lens itself, you should not have that problem when using all 3 tubes. I actually try to just stick with using 1 tube at a time, like the 36mm and the 20mm, depending on what lens I'm using. The unique thing about this tube set that I really like is I'm able to use pretty much any lens that is available for my digital SLR. They claim that you can use these with a film, 35mm film SLR lenses, but I can't prove that because I don't have one. But the lenses I've used this tube set with are a just standard EF 55mm prime lens with a 1.8 f-stop. I've also used it with a 24-105 L lens, a 17-44 L lens, and I've used them with a 70-200mm L lens. And all lenses have rendered very good photos. For me, at least, being that I'm not a macro photographer professional in any way, but just somebody trying to get into it. So I hope this review helped and kind of cleared up a few things. If you guys have any questions on the Viltrox or Neewer extension tube set, let me know. I will be glad to help you guys with any questions, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Take care, guys, and thank you.